Hello everyone, I am the Vision of Chaos, and I'm joined here today by Durant Wright, also known as TheWrightViewer on the YouTubes. So tell me, Durant, what kind of projects are you currently doing? How are you,
Well,
and who is Durant Wright? Tell us
well,
about yourself.
I'm currently only working on one project. It's a game called The Menace Returns. I will be playing Prince Eridek. That will be my part for that lovely thing. As far as who I am, I'm an attempted voice actor. Again, am not going to get too far, I don't think, not with this attitude, but I'll figure it out.
You need
And
to work at it, you know,
Yeah, it takes work.
exactly.
I've got the talent for it. I just don't have the I guess you would say motivation. I love the work and I'm good at it. I just don't know why I can't just get up and go on it.
Yeah. So you're basically like your roommate who a little bit in that you
I
love.
think I'm a bit more motivated than him.
Okay.
Well, if you could tell by my workload,
Yeah. So how do you
I
how
got
do you usually audition? Like on BTVA or something?
I do it on Voice Acting Alliance and Elance. Those are my main places.
Never heard of Elance before.
Yeah.
Is that like Voice Actors Alliance? Like forum
No,
thing?
Elance is for everything.
Oh, Elance is like for everything, but it's like
Yeah,
same like forum design.
yeah, kind of. People post up their work and you audition for it.
Okay. So what inspired you to do this? Doing voice acting.
Um, well, mostly my friends. They seem to enjoy when I come at them with a random voice that I've just decided to speak. It makes them laugh, and I like making people laugh and enjoy themselves. So that's really why I do it.
Did you discover that there was like a job for that through to Alan, or just by yourself?
Yeah, well, mostly through Alan. Otherwise, I wouldn't have ever been exposed to the things in the first place.
And did you have like any previous acting experience before you did voice acting? Or
Oh, I was in drama in high school,
hmm
and I like stretching my acting capabilities on a daily basis. Even like I'm very good at changing emotions on a dime. I know that seems kind of bipolar, but I'm not bipolar. I can just on a dime pretty much change my emotion to whatever I want.
well, usually for emotions and character, that is what usually people can do. But you said motion, so I'm like, people, changing their position, the way they come
Yeah,
over, the body language. For a lot of actors, that's very difficult to do on the spot.
yeah.
If you can do that on the spot, then you're a very good actor. Then
Yeah, on the spot. I've even gotten so good at emulating emotions that I'm not feeling. I've gotten good enough to tear when I want to cry.
you cry, okay.
I can cause myself to tear up on cue.
That's good for like if you go
Dramatic.
behind a camera or something, because on the stage you will not see the tear ever.
No, it is good for camera acting, but it's all a part of learning how your body works, and it's why I'm good at voice acting. I've figured out where my voice is. Like I can adjust myself to most places that you wouldn't think my vocal cords would be able to go.
Yeah. So like
Colin was a pretty good example of
yeah,
that.
in America it's more prevalent that you also can get behind the camera. You never auditioned for something behind the camera before then?
Um, no, and this is where I'm a bit stuck. I am shy. I'm almost cripplingly shy. I
That's weird for someone who does stage acting on a daily
yeah,
basis.
I just it's bad, especially if it's a person I've never seen, I've never met before. I just sink.
Yeah. That's a little bit
I
though how
mean,
you got into this project. You didn't really audition for it. Alan
yeah,
was the one who brought you in.
Yeah,
So what did you think when Alan asked you to be part of this project and then
I was
meeting me?
I was golden on it. Well, when I was meeting you, that was a very interesting. I was nervous as heck.
Yeah.
I tried my best to not let it show though.
Yeah, I think you did, yeah.
Um, but when Alan told me about the opportunity, I'm like, yes, yes, I want to get my voice out there. I want to do the work. But sitting there in the back of my head was all this doubt going, no, 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 no. Just huddle in the corner. This will be okay. You'll be fine.
It's the same with me though. When Alan told me, what do you need? I need a young boy. And he was like, you know what? I know someone who can do that for you. And I'm like, okay. And then he came with you. I'm like, but this is a guy. I need a young child. And then Alan was, trust me, he can do whatever voice you need him to do.
It's okay. I try. Sometimes, I think.
Yeah, I try so hard and I got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Gosh, I hope it doesn't matter. I hope someone enjoys what I have done.
Exactly. Let's hope. So what?
Never mind.
What do you want to say?
Go on.
No, just.
I was gonna wonder, did you use that surfer accent? I haven't gotten around to watching the videos.
I don't know actually, to be honest.
You don't know if you used the surfer accent for one of the
I think I did.
Zora?
I think I did.
All right.
So-
I'll get around to watching it eventually. I'm just been busy.
So from what you have seen of Twilight Princess, I don't know what you have seen, but what do you think of how the project turned out, and would you have done something different with how the project is handled, basically?
Well, everything seemed pretty well put together. I probably would have done less editing on the video, less editing on the audio and more on the video. Keep the audio to what the actors did, and then try and modify the video to fit the audio, like what they do with anime.
Ah, yeah, I see. Yeah, yeah. The thing what I did is of course got a lot of pauses, because of how the video went. But it's because I have to go back and re-record everything in order to have it matching. So it takes less time to re-edit the voice actor than to re-edit the gameplay.
I understand.
And it's not like
But that's what I would have said.
Yeah.
That's what I would have done.
But if it was like with animation you can, have like a freeze frame, and that's a little bit easier to do than with a game.
Yeah.
So from the project, the voices you heard and the voices you did, what was your favorite to hear and what was your favorite to do?
Gosh. My favorite to hear was the mailman. I'd have to say, the mailman.
Yeah, for sure.
And well, my favorite to do, it would have to be the surfer Zora.
The Surfer Zora.
Whoa!
Not Barnes.
No, not Barnes. Barnes was hectic more than anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, he was enjoyable in his own way, but trying to keep that voice whilst making it sound proper was just annoying.
Yeah.
I had the most fun with the surfer.
Yeah, that's
because it came naturally and just the lines sounded a lot better.
I remember with Barnes, I had this is not that voice I'm looking for. Could you try it a little bit like this?
Yeah.
It's like or you were too high pitched for me, and when with Barnes, I think that was
Barnes was too high pitched.
Mm-hmm.
The first
take
about 10 times around.
Not that many. I didn't. No, you make me feel like a bad person. No.
Oh gosh.
So that leads into the next question. If there is any voices that you did, would you have done a voice differently from what you did? Probably Barnes, right?
Yeah, Barnes. Me and Barnes have a conflict, but I would have liked for things on the side of Dr. Borville to have come out a bit differently. Borville would be really one I wanted to change. I did him a bit too quickly, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. And a bit Master Roshi-like.
Yeah.
That's also what you did, I think, if I remember correctly. And is there any voice that you wanted to get, but you didn't?
No, I don't think... No. I don't really audition outside of a certain zone, I'd say. If I get recommended for things, if someone says, "Hey, you should do this," then I will gladly attempt it. But I like leaving the jobs open for people who really want certain positions.
Mm-hmm. And then in your newest project that you're currently in, do you notice any differences in how they handle projects in opposed to how I handled this project?
It's less personal.
It's less personal?
It's less personal. They have a website that I go on to. They have a list of what I'm supposed to do posted there. And I just do that and turn in my files.
And
there is no interpersonal anything.
And do they give you feedback on it or not?
I haven't gotten any feedback.
Okay, and do you prefer personal or impersonal then?
I like personal. It's better for fluidity and understanding of what the boss wants.
And you've seen me do things like I've added people, I've removed people, I've handled this project, personally. Is there any gripes you have with the way I handled this project?
No.
No.
You were not demanding, really. You were not.
Tell that to
you expected a certain level of work from the start.
Yes.
And I went, all right. I jumped on it. There were moments where I did get a bit slow on my work, but I got all of it done in a timely manner. And I don't mind that.
And
I don't mind demanding.
Yeah. After seeing how this project turned out, and that really didn't get that much attention, but would you do like a project like this again, and would you do it like with me again, if I ever do like try the Skyward Sword or something?
Definitely. I would definitely do it again.
So you say that that your project that you're currently working on is still in production, right?
Yes.
You have not done a project since?
No, I have not.
And before, did you do any projects?
No, you were actually my first official thing.
Okay. Can you tell people where they can find you if they want your voice, or where they can find your work once it comes out, or do you not know that?
You can, well, there's many ways to contact me. Duran.wright@yahoo.com. My YouTube, you can send me a message on there.
I don't think you care because YouTube is very...
There's some sort of interpersonal messaging system.
Yeah.
I know that much.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't know how it works,
it's like
but
very
it's there.
convoluted.
And then there's Skype. Just look up Duran Wright on Skype, and I'll be the one in California.
Yes. Are there many Duran Wrights? I don't know. Do you?
No.
No.
It's not a very common name.
Is there any question that you would like to ask me or the audience?
No, I don't have any questions.
Did you enjoy doing this project, and would you consider it a success?
I would definitely consider it a success. And yes, I enjoyed it by a good bit. It was entertaining doing the voice of Colin and Dr. Borville and Gor Ebizo. They were just all the voices you handed me were fun at some points and sometimes frustrating at others. It was just, I enjoyed the ride. It was fun.
Yeah. Currently, I'm trying to set up a large project with a lot of voice actors. If I tell you after this, would you be willing to help out? or not? I don't know
I'd definitely be willing.
what your situation is now, so like
I'd definitely be willing. I still have my microphone and I can still edit my audio.
did you edit your audio in this except for noise filtering?
Yeah.
What did you do in this project for
I did some background clearing
Yeah, that's noise filtering.
because there's a lot of cars.
That's called noise filtering.
Oh, all right. No, well, I did shorten a few of my pauses.
Yeah.
A lot of my pauses, because there were some points where I'd be like, the dog ran
Across.
really far away.
Okay, across the street. Yes. Well, sometimes
It's
you
because I had to wait for my roommates. They're going in and out of their rooms and stuff, and I'm like, okay, noise. Okay, noise.
Well, sometimes it does help to do that because then you can certain words articulate it better.
Yeah.
So I've been the Vision of Chaos, and this has been Durant Wright, also known as the TheWrightViewer on YouTube. And I hope you enjoyed this interview, and we will see you again next time for more interviews on the same subject.
Peace and grace.